peace that surpasses all understanding. How's everybody doing tonight? Getting my dinner together. A little bit of green tea. I didn't buy these bottles. I do my very best to be environmentally conscious. And these, I originally bought these. It was, I don't know what this one is, Apple. But basically I took them out of my recycling bin, washed them out, and I make my own green tea. Put a few other things in there too, turmeric. A little bit of that appley goodness. Sometimes a little bit of pure maple syrup for sweetness. Turmeric. Whatever else I can find floating around that I feel is intuitively good for me. So, I am not my usual enthusiastic self. And there's a reason for that. So my experience began last November. I mean, it was always there. It's always been there. But the climax was last November, boy. And it has been a hell of a ride. It's been amazing. And I remember early on, a lot of people were, virtually everybody that I encountered who was having similar experiences. I'm going to have a seat. Virtually everyone that I encountered having that similar experience at some point or another, they were, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to be melodramatic here, but they, people that loved them, people that cared about them, all, at some point or another during that process, you're crazy. Family, close friends, you're crazy. I'm concerned about you. I'm worried about you. I'm worried about these new friends you have. It's a cult. The relationships that you're having with these folks is inappropriate. It's unethical. It's evil. I can feel the emotion coming up, guys. I was skating. I was like, yeah, a couple of people, shall we say, unfriended me. Chose to take space from me. And that's cool, man. I get it. If you had said these things, if you had said the things that many of us are talking about in our circles, if you had said I would be talking about these things 10 years ago, I would have said you were crazy. Okay? Here's that video, and I've seen so many of my friends. I was like, well, maybe I'm doing something different. I haven't experienced that today. I know I told you guys I was going to quit. Anyway, it is what it is. I do like the fact that there are only 2 ingredients in this: tobacco and water. They're very good, but they're $81 a carton. I have a feeling I won't be smoking much longer. Stop deflecting, Scott. Making jokes and laughing is all well and good, but not at the expense of covering our feelings and not healing through something, or not processing something, or not receiving something and sitting with it, holding space for it. But I had that experience today, and I know there's some people that are watching this, and they're nodding their head and they're going, yep, I remember that. Family, you're crazy. It hurts, guys. It hurts. It's painful to my heart, you know. And it just happened. I'm sorry, I don't know what time it is, but 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, because, yeah, I had an opportunity in between that. Once I hung up with that person, I actually had an opportunity to reach out to a friend, and she's been very gracious. I'm truly grateful for her presence in my life, and so yeah, I genuinely believed that I had somehow skated over this part of the process, and I didn't. Yeah, so there's some family members who are deeply concerned about my soul and deeply concerned about my sanity, and to live fearlessly, you know, I'm reminded of the Bible, and in the Bible, on 365 occasions, it says have no fear, or fear not, or some variation of have no fear. That these things must come to pass. Mother against daughter, father against son, brother against brother. That terminal, yeah, there's an AA term. I'm a recovered alcoholic. Recovered. I am not an alcoholic. I am a recovered alcoholic, but in Alcoholics Anonymous, lost my train of thought. It's a very painful experience. Very painful experience. This is someone who I have, and will continue to have, a family member, but not she. This particular family member felt that she was going to be the herald for the family. Be unafraid. Have no fear. All these things must come to pass. I know I just said that. I'm saying it again. I will hold them in love, in safety. My heart is broken for them. My heart is broken for them. You know, I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be that person, that particular person, or those particular people in my family. I was just kind of like, you know, yeah, live and let live, you know. You do your thing, I'll do mine. I've always been fucking weird in my family anyway, you know. It's sad. It's sad. And I will continue to hold them. I definitely need to detach myself. Be a lot more discerning about the contact that I do have with these individuals, at least for a while. Let the dust settle. But continue to love them unconditionally. You know, they know not what they do, and neither did I. You know, you don't know what you don't know until you know. So with that, I'm making my dinner, and I'm telling you guys. Yeah, for those of you who are or who have chosen a vegan and or plant-based lifestyle, I love this stuff, man. There is such variety. You know, I was like, you know, I'm going to be eating salad for the rest of my fucking life. No thanks, you know. But I've got a bit of noodles going. There's this amazing cheese. Chao, C-H-A-O. So I'm whipping up a little bit of. It's made by there's Tofurky, that same company, Tofurky. They make a bacon, a plant-based bacon. So I'm making basically fettuccine carbonara with Chao cheese, and I'm having noodles, but they're they're no yolks or eggless. Can't remember the name. But yeah, it's going to be good. Thank you for being here for me. You know, thank you for the preemptive validation about what I could expect in this way. You know, in walking this way, in taking this path, the less traveled path, the narrow path. And I'm very grateful for you guys and the friendships that I'm sorry, my apologies. I'm not sorry. I'm sorrowful about the experience that I just had. I'm not sorry that you guys are my friends. So with that, I know I keep saying that and I keep rambling on. It hit me like a ton of bricks, you guys. Hit me like a ton of bricks, boy. It hurt. It still hurts. Words are powerful. So I'm gonna cast my own spell. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love my family. I will continue to love my family. Soul family, blood family. And when I'm faced with anger, fear, and resentment, and people calling me crazy or evil, I'll continue to love. Peace that surpasses all understanding. I love you guys. Thank you for being here for me. Have a good night.